Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are good. So our today's lecture is the using double angle identities prove the following questions. So today we have another question. Cos alpha minus sin alpha over cos alpha plus sin alpha is equals to secant 2 alpha minus tan 2 alpha. We will solve this question with two methods. I will give you an alternative method also. So let's get started. Method number 1 we have is, we have method number 1. First we will take the right hand side. The right hand side is secant 2 alpha minus tan 2 alpha. Now secant can be written as 1 over cos 2 alpha minus tan 2 alpha can be written as sin 2 alpha over cos 2 alpha. Now taking the LCM, which is cos 2 alpha. This is, we have 1 minus sin 2 alpha. Now we know that using fundamental identity of trigonometry, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is equals to 1. So here we have 1. Can we write it as equals to cos square alpha plus sin square alpha minus, this is, we have sin 2 alpha. So the sin 2 alpha is equals to 2 sin alpha cos of alpha. So writing the formula, 2 sin alpha cos alpha divided by, this is cos 2 alpha. Now this is, we have a term, we can write it as a square plus, this is b square minus 2ab, which is equals to a minus b whole square. So writing the numerator in the form of a minus b whole square, we have cos alpha minus sin alpha and a whole square divided by cos 2 alpha. Now we have three formulas for cos 2 alpha. The most suitable in this question will be that cos 2 alpha is equals to cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. We can use any formula which is suitable according to our question. So in this question, this formula is suitable because in the numerator we also have such kind of term. So here we have cos alpha minus sin alpha whole square divided by cos 2 alpha can be written as cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. Now as we know that a square minus b square is equals to a minus b into a plus b. So splitting out this term, we have cos alpha minus sin alpha whole square divided by a square minus b square, writing it as a minus b and a plus b. So we have cos alpha plus sin alpha into cos alpha minus sin alpha. So this is also cos alpha minus sin alpha but a whole square. So cancelling out the square with this term, and we have cos alpha minus sin alpha over cos alpha plus sin alpha left. So we have proved This is equals to left hand side. Now we will do the same question with alternative method. So in method number 2, we will take the left hand side of the equation. When we start a question which is in the form of fraction, to proceed it further, the best way is to rationalize that term. In rationalization, we multiply and divide with a term which is present in the denominator. Just the difference we have is the difference of sign. Here we have cos alpha plus sin alpha. So multiply it with cos alpha minus sin alpha. Also divide it with the same term, cos alpha minus sin alpha. Now there is a sign of multiplication between these terms. This is cos alpha minus sin alpha. This is also cos alpha minus sin alpha. So can we write it as cos alpha minus sin alpha whole square. This we have is cos alpha plus sin alpha and cos alpha minus sin alpha. It means this is a plus b into a minus b, which is equals to a square minus b square. So writing the term in the form of a square minus b square, we have cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. Now opening the square, a minus b whole square, which is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, and cos square alpha minus sin square alpha is equals to cos of 2 alpha, the double angle identity for cos. Now cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is equals to 1 minus 2 cos alpha sin alpha divided by cos 2 alpha. Now separating out the terms, we have 1 over cos 2 alpha minus 2 cos alpha sin alpha divided by cos 2 alpha, because this cos 2 alpha is being divided by both of these terms. Cos 2 alpha. Now 1 over cos 2 alpha is equals to secant 2 alpha minus this is 2 cos alpha sin alpha, which means this is a formula of sin 2 alpha, right, divided by cos 2 alpha, which is equals to secant 2 alpha minus sin 2 alpha over cos 2 alpha is equals to tan 2 alpha. So this is what we wanted to prove, secant 2 alpha minus tan 2 alpha. This is right hand side. Another very interesting question we have is, if sin square theta is equals to 1 over 3, what is the value of 72 cos theta? So we are given the value of sin square theta, which is equals to 1 over 3. Using the fundamental identity of trigonometry, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So putting the value, sin square theta is equals to 1 over 3 plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Separating out the value of cos square theta, 1 minus 1 over 3. Now taking the LCM, we have this term, which is equals to 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 over 3. So this is the value for cos square theta. Now we have to find the value of 72 this is 72 cos 2 theta. So cos 2 theta is equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta. First find the value of cos 2 theta. This is equals to cos square theta is equals to 2 over 3 minus sin square theta is equals to 1 over 3. Taking the LCM and solving, we have 1 over 3. The value of cos 2 theta is equals to 1 over 3. But we want the value of 72 cos 2 theta. So simply multiply 72 with the value of cos 2 theta like this, and this is we have 72 divided by 3, which is equals to 24. So the value of 72 cos 2 theta is equals to 24 when the given term is sin square theta equals to 1 over 3. I hope you like this video, so give this video a thumb up as usual, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Also click on the bell icon so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded on my channel. Thank you so much.